Man, we are back with another one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live episode of After the Buzzer with your host, aka Sean Diggity, aka ATB Sean, aka Sean. What you want, cuz? I kind of messed up on the intro, but it's fine.
Yeah, and it sounded like your mic cut there too.
It was bad. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I'm sorry, chat. The green screen threw me off. We had technical difficulties. I can't even speak no more. Anyway, the point is we're here. That's the most important part. We are here. Welcome to the ATB podcast with your host, ATB Sean, aka Sean Diggity, aka Sean, what you want to call it. And I'm here with my main man, ATB Josh. He's in the building today. No technical difficulties on his side, hopefully. But
well, yeah, I'm not having technical difficulties, but somebody's having technical difficulties, I can see.
Yeah, very, very bad one. Very bad one. It's crazy because I don't even know if my Wi-Fi is going on. I'm about to turn the Wi-Fi off on my phone. I can barely do it when I'm on the game, so I can only imagine what it's like during this live stream, man. But, man. But Josh, how are you? Everything's good, man.
Hey, man, everything's good, man. I'm chilling. We had some early technical difficulties though, with getting access to the sort of software, but everything's all good. Looks like it was a little like bug today. Yeah, man, I'm ready. I'm ready to talk some hoops, and a little bit tired, but I'll sleep tonight. Like after this, I planned on streaming, but I'll just make it up tomorrow. I'll make it up over the weekend. I'll do some streams, but like, man, it's also last couple of days left for this of the school year for these kids. I'm gonna be on summer vacation soon. I'm just like, yeah, you remember those days like back in high school and college, like them last couple of days, like, bro, you wake up just like, I don't feel like going, bro. I'm not going, bro. I'd rather be in bed. Like that's what it feel like waking up. And I work as a substitute teacher and a paraprofessional. It's like waking up like I don't feel like going, bro. Like I just want to stay in my bed, bro. Like I don't want to go.
That's you and the kids both. You think they want to go? I mean,
that's different. That's their obligation, bro. That's their job.
They got no choice, but hey, you have obligation too. You gotta get that money.
Yeah, that's my. I have no choice. The money is there. It's like, all right, and it's pay week too. I was like, God, bro.
Man, you gonna need it. You gonna have to thug it out, B. You gonna have to thug it out.
Yeah, they got. Oh, the good thing is, all right, it's half days, so it's like Friday. Today, Thursday, Friday, Monday, and Tuesday are the last 3 days, so they all have days. The bad news is Friday and I think Monday as well. We have to be part of this meeting for like this online meeting and Zoom for this training or whatever. Like it we did it today. It was, bro, I had one headphone in pretending that I was listening, but I had Kendrick going through my ear and I had YouTube on my screen. I was not paying attention. I was like, turn my video off, bro. I was like, yo, the person next to me was watching Tyler Perry's Medea film, bro. I was like, bro, we were just chilling. Like we was just like, yo, what are we doing here, bro?
Wait. So we got time out. With the kids? You was watching Sticks?
No, not with the kids. Not with the kids. No. This is like the kids get out 12:45, bro. Kids get out 12:45, Chad. So at that point, so like at by 1:30, we all got to be in the training session from 1:30 to like 3:00. Then we all could go home. So we gotta do that tomorrow again, which is annoying. Then we gotta do that, I think Monday and then Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday we gotta do that, and then Wednesday is the final day for the staff. Like that's the last day for staff. So the kids get out Tuesday, we get out Wednesday. So staff has to show up Wednesday, and then we got a guest speaker coming in Wednesday to talk. So the thing is that if the staff, including the teachers, obviously get everything done, like get their rooms cleaned up and situated and all that, right? We could possibly get home. We could probably leave at 12:00 because nobody wants to try and be there till 3:00 on the last day. We're trying to get out. We're trying to get up out of here because we got a guest speaker coming that's gonna talk like from like I think 9 to 12 or like 10 to 12, something like that, right? But again, everybody gotta get their things done in order to leave at 12:00. So if everyone gets their things done, we good to go. We out. Good money. And I don't gotta see them till like I think late August or early September. But
that's when it start up again.
It's like bro, it's like, oh my god, bro. It's just been hard lately. It's been hard getting up, man.
I feel you on that one. I've just been lacking sleep myself, man. Like I said, I forgot to get my dad at the damn train station.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I know he was hot, bro.
Oh yeah, he was definitely heated, but he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, happy birthday to Pop, man. Happy birthday to Pop.
pops on his birthday. But man, let's go talk about some ball. Oh, before we talk about some ball, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We had 94 subscribers. We are
Hey, I just
almost
peeped that
100.
too.
We almost
Almost
there
at
at
100, man. Appreciate y'all.
Cool.
Appreciate subscribing. Help us get to 100 before the end of the month, man. We almost there.
You feel me? We got a special gift for whoever, you know what I'm saying? We got going on.
Yeah, what do you want to start with? You want to start with segment 1? You want to talk about the aftermath of game 3, or you want to talk about how the Knicks getting ghosted by the entire league like they bad bitch, like they ugly bad bitches. Excuse me, like ugly bitches.
Nah, that is true though, because they is getting ghosted.
They getting ghosted, bro. They getting hated.
The word like AIDS. No funny. Like I ain't gonna lie, it's not good, bro.
It's like they got an STD. It's like, what's going on here? It was like in a day and that swipe right and swipe left for them. It's like, nah. Oh, Knicks swipe left.
You see that orange and that blue? Yeah, guess
swipe left.
Not today. But nah, let's get into game 3 for the most part, because this was a shocker around the whole league. Because once they won game 2, and because we weren't recorded. We only recorded for game 1, but for game 2, which happened on Saturday, we kind of expected OKC to bounce back, take that game, right? But I did tell this to one of my homies at the time period. I'm like, you know what? Going into game 2, Indiana didn't have much to really stress about, because they can lose in OKC knowing that they're about to go back home. And then look what happened last night, Josh. Like, what?
Oh, hell no, we ain't just lose Shomer, bro. Oh my God, we just lost Shomer, chat. We just lost Shomer. I told you we was having technical difficulties, but that was coming from Shomer. Apologies. We're working to get him back right now. He's back right now. Bro. Yeah. No, I was like, there's no way we just lost this dude live stream. This ain't recorded no more, bro. I can't pause. Like, this is live.
That was bad. And it was in the middle of the question. I was like, my eyes closed and I just seen white screen. I'm like, no, like that's just not.
Yeah, but that
was bad. But what's your takeaway? Did you hear what I said beforehand? Or
yeah. I was about to get to that before you got cut off. Takeaway of game 2. I'll start with game 2. Game 2 was I think an excellent bounce back game for the Thunder. Shea did what he needed to do. Alex Caruso did what he needed to do. Jalen Duren, everybody in that team squad did exactly what they needed to do. Tyrese Halliburton, in my opinion, was not very aggressive, especially in the first 2 games and at OKC. I sometimes have to ask myself, were they kind of lucky in game 1 that Shea missed that shot and they was able to get the Hallie in time for that buzzer beater? Because again, I've been watching how Halliburton's been playing. He hasn't been aggressive. Now, fast forward to game 3, he was mad aggressive. Shea was silenced. Obi Toppin was crazy on the defensive end and on the offensive gap, crashing the board, getting offensive rebounds, second chance points. Naismith, they really him and Naismith really kind of put Shea in a very tough position. He was not able to get to the line, but that's no excuse, because I just found this out. Tyrese Halliburton hasn't been to the line at all so far in the series. He hasn't really been to this line. He hasn't really been to the free throw line.
Oh yeah, by the way, in games 1 and 2, the man combined for a total of 15 points. By the time he got to the third quarter of yesterday's game, he had 19.
Go ahead, my fault.
No. I'm just saying, like that was just a key thing. And then in the press conference before in game 2, he was saying that he had to find better ways to try and to affect this, or try to dissect the defense a little bit more than he has before. And I think that was really, really, really prevalent in what happened in game 3.
Yes, yeah, I agree. Game 3, game 3 to me, because game 3 was very interesting, right? Because me and Mo was kind of talking during game 3, and it felt like to me OKC was going to win until that fourth quarter, and Pacers got out, kind of like not. I don't want to say separate, because OKC kept up with them. It felt like they didn't really, they was maybe up maybe the minimum of 5 minutes till late in the fourth where they started to, all right, you saw that, okay, they're running away with this, right? But they played so much better in game 3. That definitely could be for the home court factor. Again, Tyrese Halliburton,
huge.
Obi Toppin to me was the X factor in that game. Obi Toppin was even a big X factor in that game.
Not Benedict Mathurin? Not TJ McConnell?
That's why I said one of them. I don't know if I said one of them or not, but apology if I didn't. One of them. It was multiple X factors, but he was one of them, because defensively, having him on the floor and having him be, especially getting guarded by Shea. I mean, especially him guarded by Shea, he has extra length on him too, so he can really travel with him. And especially Obi young, bro. Obi got legs. Obi gonna run on the break anytime, bro. Or we're gonna run into break, and we know, and especially now you help out your offensive rebounding because we know what the Pacers are not known for as rebound because they like to just go run. So, game 3, very interesting. Loved what I saw from the Pacers. I don't want them to win because it's always gonna be. I hate the Pacers, so F the Pacers. I'm picking OKC to bounce back in game 4. That'll be Friday. I honestly think I'm hoping we get a 7-game series. I want a 7-game series, Shomer.
I think everybody that truly loves basketball at this point, because remember, they said this is one of the lowest rating NBA finals to come out in a very long, ever.
Oh, it is the lowest rating. So I wasn't bugging when I saw that. All right. So
but people don't
I think I talked about you. I don't know if I talked about that with you on mic or off mic, but the point is like you have 2 new superstars or 2 growing superstars, and then you got 2 very small markets that nobody really care about. That's why this is the lowest. So, and it's not like OKC hasn't been to the finals, but back then you had 3 people that people wanted to see, and that was Kevin Durant, a young James Harden, and a Russell Westbrook against a LeBron James Miami Heat squad. This time around, you got SGA, Chet, Isaiah Hartenstein, Jalen Duren, Alex Caruso, who are all individually very good players. Chet and Shea are going to be future stars of the league versus an Indiana Pacers squad that's got Tyrese Halliburton and Naismith, Miles Turner, and Obi Toppin. Like, there's no spice.
Yeah, there's no star power too.
Yeah, there's no star power. There's no spice. There's no spice. That's not to say this finals is bad. I'm just saying from a casual viewer, I can see why it's clear that they probably won't turn into this. It's like I don't care about none of these teams. Versus if it was New York and Minnesota, you had you know about Anthony Edwards because everybody's been talking about Anthony Edwards. And now you got New York, big time media market. Like the NBA, like even there's been conversation of how the ESPN or even the NBA have been covering the NBA finals. It's like it's been lackluster compared to previous finals because it's like I think it's just like this is not who they wanted personally. Especially ESPN. I think this is not who they wanted to be in the finals, bro. They wanted a big team in the finals. And New York coming in the finals, bro. The ratings they was gonna get. Yeah, they wanted them.
Yeah, I mean, it was going to be through the roof. Come on now. Like, half the planet is damn near a Knicks fan. Like, remember, I said this about the Chicago, the LAs, and the New York. The Bulls, the Knicks, and the Lakers are probably one of the most popular, and maybe the Celtics, one of the most popular franchises around the world. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to basketball. So, yeah, of course, that would have driven up ratings because now you're bringing in international ratings. So, I mean, I get that. But if you're a real hoops head, if you love the game of basketball, if you happen to love the NBA, let alone this is one of the best NBA finals that not a fan could ask for, but that a fan would love to see. That is a true hoops head. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're an enthusiast, whether you play the game of basketball, whether you like enjoying the NBA in general, this is an ideal NBA finals due to the fact of the type of teams that we have going against each other. So I don't understand that, but I forgot the point that I was going with that one, but it's been a great match. We do want this to go to 7.
I want the 7 because I want some basketball before I got shift into baseball.
I don't even know how I'm going to shift into it. I'm sorry to even say that, but yeah, it's just...
I'm right now personally. I think it's the Dodgers season. I think they're gonna go back to back because they're just so loaded. I'm gonna always rock the Yankees, but it's no point. But we here to talk basketball right now.
Don't even bring that team up. Anyway,
but that's also actually, since we were talking about the finals and ratings, it's like think about last year in the World Series with Yankees and Dodgers. Like it was one of the most watched World Series for MLB in a very, very long time. It's because you had 2 big media markets going at each other.
Yeah, and remember, the Dodgers used to be in Brooklyn.
Yeah, so you had a whole lot happening in there. It wasn't just like even you had superstars. You had Aaron Judge, you had Shohei Ohtani, you had a bunch of big names in that matchup. And all eyes were on both teams, LA versus New York, which is an underrated rivalry. But I digress back to the finals. What would your take on game 3? And has the Pacers shifted the series in their favor? Or is OKC in a bad spot or comfortable spot?
OKC can be looked at in a difficult spot right now because they are down 2-1. I think anybody down 2-1 will feel the pressure, but I think going into game 4, there is going to feel a little bit of pressure if they do not win because now you're going back to OKC down 3-2 with the potential of the Pacers. Let's say they go out 3-1, but the potential of the Pacers winning it in game 6 Because remember, they got home court advantage. They could bring it back to Game 7. They have all the advantage and opportunity to do
it. They did their
execute.
job still in Game 1. That was the job. Still won on the road.
Yeah, and it's some of those things. It's like, the Pacers were known for taking people's heart out throughout this entire playoffs. Throughout the time that when they beat the Bucks and they're like, damn, it's like as much as the Bucks tried, it's like Indiana just kept going back at them. And round 2, you already know that game winner from Tyrese Halliburton that literally took the heart out of the Cleveland Cavalier fans, right? And then the same thing that happened in New York when he just happened to make the same type of buzzer beater, right? And he also clutched it up in overtime, So and then for him to do that same thing again going into this series, it seems like he has the mental advantage over this team because they've been through this type of thing. They seem like to catch rhythm so quickly throughout these series in order to know what they need to do to beat them. So, like I said, like that yesterday's game was a huge Tyrese Halliburton and the bench game, but not
also it was Pascal Siakam. I forgot to mention it. Pascal Siakam played a hell of a game, man. Hell of a game. He was aggressive. He was making his shots. He was everywhere offensively. He really since that New York Knicks series, because I actually recently had this convo with Trayvon, my boy Trayvon. Pascal Siakam is looked at as the number 2 option as for the Pacers, but he's never been viewed as the true number 2. He's always been expected to be the number 2, but he's never been viewed as the number 2 yet.
So
I feel like they never had a true number 2 to that Knicks series. I feel like we was waiting on Pascal Siakam to step up to be the number 2. Because even Gilbert Arenas said this. That's why I'm because I feel like when he said that, Pascal Siakam got turned into a whole different player. And I'm not knocking his game. I'm not saying he's a scrub or trash. I'm just saying from how he was playing previously to that Knicks series to now is not the same player. It's like he's upped it. He's upped his numbers.
All right, I give you that. Okay,
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, yo, we know Halliburton's number 1. But now it comes to the point, all right, I need you to be my definitive, consistent number 2. And from that Knicks series to now, he's done that.
Yes, and I agree. But not only just him, Andrew Nembhard.
Nembhard been balling, bro. Balling.
Just like I seen it from last year's playoff when the Knicks played them. But I just his impact is way bigger than anything else in this series because of the way that they've been guarding SGA. You realize every time, let me say for Game 3. And in Game 3, they threw 2 bodies at that man to the point SGA had no clue on what the hell to do. It's like, man, I got to think really hard on what to do offensively to get to my spots or get my teammates open because they're throwing 2 at me at every single time. And not only that, the Thunder had a lot of turnovers yesterday.
It was like 18, I believe. 18.
It was like 18 turnovers.
That was a very bad game for the Thunder in terms of the turnovers because that was like I was watching like, yo, what is happening right now, bro? They forgot to catch the ball. Defense. Like what is going on?
Defense. I'm telling you, because it's like the Thunder got outplayed by their own ways. The Thunder got outplayed by their own ways by the same thing that the Indiana Pacers, what they're so good at, is the same thing that the OKC Thunder is so good at, defense. So once they started getting them defensively, especially from that last series when they played the Knicks, like you saw little shades of it. This game, you saw the whole forefront. TJ McConnell coming off the bench with 5 steals. Mind you, 3 out of the 5 steals were off an inbound. 3 of them. 3 of them, Josh. You know how crazy that is? And this man he did all of that. He got those steals. He got those points. He got those assists within 10 minutes.
Yeah. He played a total of 15 minutes right here. And he gave good points off the bench. 10 points.
What's Benedict? I'm gonna pull up Benedict Mathurin's stats too, because
he was balling. 27 points.
27
9 for 12. Not like, bro, 22 minutes, 9 for 12. Like, yo, Benedict Mathurin, like you said, was one of the X factors. Probably the biggest X factor during that game. I only mentioned the Obi because of his defense and what he was able to do running in transition. But Benedict Mathurin, 27. Can he do it again? We'll see in Friday. But they're going to need points from not just Pascal and Tyrese Halliburton. They're going to need their bench points. Just like OKC is going to need points from their others as well. I am curious how they're going to bounce back. OKC, like, are they going to make any adjustments? Or are they going to just run it and see, like, can Benedict Mathurin do that again? Because are you strong enough in your belief that Benedict Mathurin can't duplicate a 27-point game? It's like, all right, because it's not like they got blown out. They didn't get blown out. There was never the league was always like maybe to a 6 or 7. It wasn't like they were getting ran out the gym, bro. They were close. Even late in the full court, they were close.
It wasn't one of those games. I think they've been here before, though. You know what I mean? They've been here before in terms of being down, losing like this. The thing is, the whole world changed once OKC tied up the game 1-1. I mean, tied up the series 1-1. Now it's everything like, okay, now let's take it back to the Thunder. They're gonna win it in 5. No, like that's not. Why are we counting out the Pacers when they've been counted out the entire time throughout the playoffs? Yeah. And then also remember that this Thunder team went through losses throughout their postseason. The biggest test was that Nuggets series when they went to Game 7. That means they went through the losses and the painful losses of knowing which games are to win that are important and which ones that they just threw away or even like let a simple mistake cost them the game. You know, so let's not just throw away OKC and just say, oh yeah, Pacers at the forefront. We all won a Game 7. Don't get it wrong. We all won a Game 7. But to just discredit that team already when this is like, yeah, they're showing a sign of weakness. But it's a matter of the bounce back that we're going to see that really is going to determine how the series goes. Who knows? They tie it up 2-2.
They got to tie. I think I think if you're OKC, you got to win Friday. I'm not. They got some pressure to win Friday because you already know Indiana could go in your building and win, right? They already could go in your building and win. If they win, and we already know from experience of being Knicks fans and watching Indiana, we already know they're a good home team, right? So with that all being said, they need to win Friday, tie it up 2-2, take it back to OKC, and now like, all right, you're in a good spot now. If we win here, we up 3-2. It might go Game 7. But if Indiana wins and go up 3-1, the pressure is big pressure now on OKC to win Game 5 because if they win Game 5. It's basically what I'm saying is like the Pacers gonna have control if they go up 3-1. They're gonna have control because the Pacers don't gotta win Game 5 at that point. They can win it to ice it and get this over with. But it's like, okay, if y'all win Game 5, we taking this back home to Game 6 for elimination. So now you see like all else, like now we're gonna be like, oh crap, elimination game in Indiana. We probably gonna see that. So you'll have to really see what Shea and these boys are made of.
So what's the percentage? Like what's the percentage that you give OKC to go and win this game in Game 4?
In Game 4, I give them 70. I think they can win
70% chance that
I think they're gonna wake up and win. Just like because I think they realize, all right, we got punched in the mouth because homeboy, dang, I just got his name. Shoot, I'm in a brain fart right here. Benedict Mathurin. I have a brain fart. Benedict Mathurin hit them with 27, and Shea got neutralized. All right, I expect a better game from Shea come Friday. I expect Jalen Duren to have a better game. I expect Chet Holmgren to have a better game. I expect everybody on that team to have a better game, including excuse me, did I say Jalen Williams? All right, yes, I did. Especially Isaiah Hartenstein.
Actually really good yesterday for the past, even for the
Jalen Williams had 26. I think you're going to see more. I think you're going to see even a more aggressive Shea because it's just like he looked uncomfortable yesterday. He just looked uncomfortable. But I give them 7% because this happened in Game 1. Guess what happened in Game 2? They ran them out the gym. They blew them out in Game 2.
They did.
That's my opinion. I think Shea is going to prove why he's him. And again, if they lose, it might be it. You might be looking at Pacers in 6 versus OKC in 6 or 7.
Like I said, that mentality. Do you think mentally? I think mentally that the Pacers have something over the Thunder mentally. Even if they lose this game, they don't mind going back to Indiana and try to still do this thing and even win
because they won already. They won already. Like they won already. That's what I'm saying. They won. They already proved that they won already. Granted, it was that Game 1 is so interesting because it was a buzzer beater shot from Halliburton, which is just it's a testament to his greatness. But it just felt like it was a lot of missed opportunities for the Thunder. It was just missed opportunities for them.
Remember, like how I used to explain it to people. I probably already explained it before, but Josh, remember the wrestling reference I said? Like I was like, it was like the moment, like Edge, outside of him being a rated R superstar. What else is he known for? Nothing. Oh, come on, now you Edge. Don't hate on Edge.
I'm not an Edge hater, bro. I like Edge. I know what you mean. I like Adam Copeland, bro. Like it's Edge, bro. It's Edge. I call it like it's Edge, bro. That's it. It's Edge. I call that man Edge to this day. His mama named him Edge. I'm gonna call him Edge.
Nah, bro. He was the ultimate opportunist. Why do people keep forgetting that, man? He was the name as the ultimate opportunity. Every time he cashed in that money in the bank thing, it was always at the ultimate opportunity.
Right.
And that's the same thing that happened in that game one. Shea missed the shot. Boom. The ball. No timeouts in the moment. No timeouts.
When he got that ball, I knew he was gonna make it. I hated it so much. I was like, bro, I know every light-skinned person just stood up. It was like unison, like, yeah, my man got that. I said, get out of my face, bro.
Watch all the light-skinned ballers get minutes this summer, bro. I'm telling you, he's like, you know what? He might even next Tyrese. I'm gonna get him in.
I knew I was disgusted, man. Disgusted.
I don't know, bro. I honestly think that. Well, I don't want to think. I want to be more certain. Based off the way this team is playing and their momentum and how they're going, there is a chance that OKC can win this next game. Because
yes,
there's a chance. I'm not going to go into the reason why, but there's a chance. But because of the mentality and the momentum that the Pacers have, I'm going to have to give them this game. If they could lock in it defensively like that again, maybe not the Benedict Mathurin game where he scores 20-something off the bench. I'm not even banking on that. If we bank on an aggressive Tyrese, Mr. Pascal number 2 to show up, and maybe what's his name, Andrew Nembhard to play the great defense, because apparently there's no breaks when he's playing defense on Shea. So we need the no breaks defense. We need Tyrese to be aggressive. We need what's his name, Miles Turner to turn back the clock a little bit and be that defensive that kept Chet quiet for the first in game 1 and game 3.
Yeah, he needs to be that too. He needs to be that, and please rebound a little bit more. My God, please rebound.
That was the next thing I was gonna say.
Please rebound just a little bit more. Like, bro, you are like 6'8", 6'9". Can you rebound at please?
Yeah,
like you getting out rebounded by Alex Caruso, my G. I was watching Josh Hart out rebound. Like, please rebound.
My boy don't like being down in that paint, but remember, Miles Turner was definitely a defensive center before he had turned anything else into this extended long-range shooter. He basically expanded his game, and it's really cool now. But you see him turning back the clock to what he really was when he first got drafted.
He's going to need to in order to win. But either way, I'm excited. We're going to be there to watch it for a Friday. But we're going to move on now because we are close to the 30-minute mark, man. What do you want to move on to? So I know you got the itinerary, but it's us. So we never really follow the itinerary. We just free ball. We just free ball out here. we just be free balling like we on an and one mixtape.
Well, shout out and one too.
And one. But do you want to? I do want to talk about it, bro. I'm gonna be guys. Let's talk about that.
Let's go.
We gotta talk about it, bro. Well, what are the niggas? Okay, I'm kind of confused. Like, what are y'all doing while y'all getting ghosted, bro? Do y'all got an STD that I don't know about?
I told you AIDS spread quicker than wildfire, bro.
Like,
it seems like they got cancer, or they got not a cancer, but they got some type of disease out there that nobody in the NBA want to touch.
Bro, hold up, bro. Like, why y'all going after the girls that already got a man, bro? Like, come on, like, yeah, what y'all doing? Like, y'all asking Jason Kidd, hey, you want to leave your man? You want to leave Dallas? Like, Jason Kidd, like,
Quinn Snyder, be like, yo, just slide up here. It's only a couple of hours, like, you know what I mean? Just like a couple of hours. Like, come on,
like, man. When I saw that Jason Kidd, when I said you gonna ask Jason Kidd to leave Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, and possibly Klay Thompson and Cooper Flag to come to New York, get out of here. You get out of here. You get email Udoka, like what? Like,
crazy. I'm like, why would you even try to pursue that?
Like, they're asking the coaches that are not leaving anytime soon. Which is, my mind is like confused. Like, shouldn't you be asking the motherfuckers that are unemployed right now that need a job?
What about the motherfuckers that was on his coaching staff? Like, what did they?
I don't want Rick Brunson. I don't want Rick Brunson.
They're gonna get rid of him too. So we don't really know how
I'm about to say, I don't know if they're gonna get rid of Rick Brunson because that's the star player daddy. But
rumbling, I understand that, but there's been rumblings about that. If they were willing, I'm just saying.
My thing is just that there's no one on Tip's staff that I personally will want. There's only one dude that I want, that I've been saying go after him the moment you fired Tibbs, because I knew the moment he got fired, this is a opportunity for the Knicks. Go get Mike Malone. Like, what are we doing? Mike Malone, like, what are we doing here? Like, the moment Tibbs should have been fired, Tibbs got fired, Mike Malone should have been the head coach the following 2 days. After the first 2 days, Mike Malone should have been the head coach. What are we like? You're asking Jay Wright? Jay Wright doesn't. I don't even want Jay Wright. I'm not even saying Jay Wright's a terrible coach. Jay Wright's an excellent coach, a champion, a Hall of Fame coach. Jay Wright ain't never coached a day in the pros, as far as I know.
No, it's not even just that, bro. It's like, why are y'all trying to link the shit that they did in their past to equal up to now?
Yeah,
Just because you got, why the hell would you go get their college coach? Just because you got majority, why the hell would you try to get Jason Kidd? I'm not saying it's not a
Jason
bad
Kidd.
option.
See, if Jason Kidd was if Jason Kidd was available, I wouldn't have been mad at that. But the fact that he's in Dallas is like, yo, bro, he's not leaving that situation.
But understand where I'm coming from, Josh. They're going in a lazy ass direction. They're not even literally trying to look for something new, anything like that might bring up a spark into this, bro. They're going after shit that really might help them, aka what's it called, Coach Wright, aka Jason Kidd that used to coach Jalen Brunson.
You saw they went after Doc Rivers too. They went after Glenn.
They went after Glenn.
Glenn turned them down too.
I
don't know what they're doing. I don't know. I truly don't know what they're doing when it comes to the coaching search. Like
you got Mike Brown. You got Coach
Mike Brown. I wouldn't be mad at either, but again, I will prefer Mike Malone because I think he brings that championship experience. And he's a recent champion at that. He's a recent champion at that. And I'm like, yo, bro, but real talk, like I'm like, yo, y'all do realize we got 1 year. We got one. Well, maybe honestly, we might got multiple years depending on what Boston look like in the future. But I'm like, yo, bro, like real talk, like yo, bro, like, oh my god, dog, this dude left. Oh my god, this dude's tech, bro. Shomer's technology. Apologies, chat, for technical difficulties by Shomer. But basically, what I'm saying is like the Knicks are in a win now situation. There you go. Like your Wi-Fi, you on that McDonald's Wi-Fi I see right now, bro. But
I should have just turned it off. I don't know why I did it. I did. But
the Knicks are in a win now situation. Like bro, like all you don't even need all these superstar rumors I'm hearing about Giannis and KD, bro. Go get a bench. Just go get some shooters. Go get some people who can be spot up shooters or who can play off ball. Like get them and just go get a coach.
Well, we had when we traded it in Dante.
I'm still mad about that.
I'm just saying, like, yo, we had Dante.
I'm just like, I feel like we could have kept Dante and got Cat at the same time, bro. We could have kept both. We could have got both.
He said, "Fuck it."
Oh, that's Mo. That's Mo.
Oh my gosh, bro, here we go. Just
fuck it, hire me. And Mo, as you said that to my face, I'm like, yo, at this point, I'm with you. Like, dog, like, what is going on? Why is it taking this long?
Nah, bro, because when the last time when Mo was here, it was because you and Mo was the one insinuating, yeah, get Tibbs the fuck out of here. No, was it you? It was you and Mo.
It was me. It was definitely me and Mo, like Tibbs, because we saw what Tibbs' limit is. Tibbs' limit is possibly a playoff guy, but he's not a finals guy, in my opinion, not with his coaching style. And that's not disrespecting Tibbs. Tibbs is a very good coach. I think Tibbs could get a job somewhere else. I think Tibbs is probably going to head back, get assistant coaching. But I just don't think Tibbs' coaching style is built to win a championship. You need somebody who can use the team to its full potential, and that wasn't Tibbs because he only played 7 to 8 guys. So now we need a bench. We need to like give our starters rest. You need to give Cat rest. You got to give Josh Hart rest. You got to give Jalen Brunson rest.
Yeah.
That being said,
he had him convinced in that 50 minutes a game was like, yeah, nothing, you know. People out in regular jobs, they work all day, 8 hours. No, bro.
They looked exhausted. Shout out Mo too. Shout out to the Six watching too. They looked exhausted, bro. They looked exhausted, and I could see it. Like, you know, it's like they trying to keep up with Indiana, trying with the scoring. What the heck is that just flew? What was that?
It was a marker top. It was weird.
Oh, what is going on your side, bro?
The top and then the marker top. Like, it don't even anyway. But no, like I hear you 110% because like I said, we had a bench. It wasn't the best bench, but it should have been the bench that should have been played. It should have been more. They should have been played more. Yes.
Yes, exactly. And my final thought is like, bro, just like stop. Let's just stop, bro. Stop going after the dudes who are already. Stop going after the coaches that already got teams, bro. That they're not leaving. They're not leaving.
Why do you think they went the direction they did? They're doing it so freaking lazy. That's the problem. Like, you're not even.
Yes, you're not even doing a good hiring process. Like, you asking people that you already know is gonna say no. Just ask the dude you already know you want to hire, because somebody said that you already know who you want to hire. So what are we waiting for with all this denied bullshit? Go get the dude.
Go get somebody off of the what's another nice cop? Somebody from the OKC staff.
OKC staff would be nice. I think that would be a nice. Sam Cassell, I think would be nice.
Metal World Peace was putting his piece out there, you know what I'm saying? He was giving his
Mark. People say Mark Jackson. 50-50 on that, not because I'm against Mark Jackson, but I think people want him because he's a New Yorker and he can relate to us and talk to us and tell us when to be patient, how to calm down, but we're not there yet. What's Frank Vogel? Frank Vogel, I think would be nice too. Frank Vogel. He won a championship, bro. Like it's been 5 years, but yeah, he won a championship. He's a championship winning coach.
All right, I get that.
I'm not even mad at Frank. I think Frank Vogel is actually a very just a better version of Tibbs.
Yeah, but at least you know how to adjust. Well, yeah, because I was about to say what's his name for a second. Mr.
What about Mike Budenholzer?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't like.
I'm not. After what I see,
I'm not a big Budenholzer guy either. So
I don't think he can connect with his team like that no more. You know, after what I seen that happened in Phoenix, like
you talking about Vogel or Budenholzer?
Budenholzer, because
Budenholzer,
yeah, because they got Vogel out of there in 1 year. They didn't even give him
Vogel was one and done. They got Vogel out of here he was dirty laundry, bro.
That bad of a coach, like he really just. I think it's just the matchup.
Vogel just showed up for a check. I ain't even mad, bro.
They still paying him. You know the Bucks are still paying Budenholzer.
Yeah, Bucks are paying like 3 different coaches, I think.
Bro,
I remember I talked about that. It's Budenholzer, not Budenholzer. It's Mike Budenholzer. It's Doc Rivers, and what's the second? What was the one that came after Budenholzer? That came before Doc. Adrian Griffin, another one. That's the one they paying. They paying like 3 coaches.
Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. But anyway, like it's just I don't even know. Knicks are gonna figure it out. Stop being so damn lazy in the process of trying to figure out the coach, and then try a little harder. Look at some staff members. Look at somebody
you're going for head coaches. Like it's like
hell, you can get Willie Green from the damn from the Pelicans. Get him.
Willie Green is nice. I like that.
I'm saying
you're looking at like the worst. You're looking at head coaches. Like you're looking at the coaches who already got their bag and like willing. They're not leaving anytime soon. Like we're good.
Like Quinn Snyder got some shit building in Atlanta. Why the fuck you go after him?
Yeah, he cool, bro.
Oh, they trying to build something in Atlanta. I don't know.
Well, we'll see what they building. My boy Ant said they building, so that's the rumor that they might be going after Giannis. But speaking of that, we might as well move on to the free agency department of not free agency, but the trade rumor department of the NBA offseason. Because
what's like top 4 storylines, like the one, like literally just those 4 that's really been peeking out.
Well, all right, it's KD obviously. It's Giannis. Mm-hmm. I think. Okay, the Boston one, I feel like it's Boston as a whole now because at first they said we're making roster changes. So a lot of people expected Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday, or Derek White might be on their way out, but they're going to keep the nucleus of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown together. Now we're hearing, Boston are hearing, we're going to hear that. We're not going to accept it. We're going to hear what y'all throwing out for Jaylen Brown and Derek White. So that told me, I said, they somewhat blowing this team up. Not blow it up, but they're like, they getting rid of the heart. They getting rid of some pieces that, that was there. Like Jaylen Brown is homegrown, bro. He was there. They drafted him.
They did all the. Hey, shout out to my man Kobe.
Shout out to Kobe, bro.
Kobe drew to the Magic. No, see, that's a lot of bias right there.
He worked for the Magic, bro. Shout out Kobe working for the Magic too, man. Shout out him.
Congratulations on that, man. Shout out to my man.
Big up, man. That's all boy right there. That's CB.
But you're bugging. Do not ever say that ever again. You got too many damn guards down there. You got Jalen Suggs. You got
way
Cole
too many
Anthony.
guards.
You got what's that other dude? Well, you let go of Markel. You got Anthony Black. Come on, man. There's too many. It's too much guards down there, man. They don't need Drew.
Drew just make that a mess, bro.
That's like getting KCP 2.0 down there. And look what happened. I'm just saying, like it just look. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, like this trade, it's been kind of crazy. Like I said, I know Brown's been linked to going at San Antonio. Well,
bro, if Greg, I told you last week, last episode, if Greg Popovich in his first year general manager finds a way to land Jason Tatum with Wembanyama and De'Aaron Fox, oh my God, pack it up, bro.
Brown, if they get Jaylen Brown, that would be. That'd be crazy.
hacking up because you know they're not giving up Wembanyama. I'm actually could see Darren Fox moving that one. I can see Darren Fox. I can see Darren Fox. Darren Fox might be in Boston if that happened. You think they could? You think they could keep Darren Fox and secure Jaylen Brown?
They would have to go. They would. The thing is, they would have to go crazy in the draft if they do that.
They got top? They got number 3 pick, number 2 pick.
They got 2 picks in the lottery. They got the 14th.
They got 2 picks.
Yeah, the 14th pick, and I think the second.
Second. Shoot, I forgot what pick that. I know they got a lottery pick. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, if because again, Jason Tatum's not coming back to like 2026, 2027. He's gone all next year.
Yeah.
So is Boston roster changes like a slight rebuild to get some young players to pair with Tatum?
So look, I'm gonna throw this crazy ass trade idea out there, right? It wasn't me. This is what my homie texted me. Shout out to my boy Tim. This man said they're gonna try to trade with Boston. The Dallas Mavericks would trade with Boston to get Jaylen Brown for the number 1 pick. I was like, you got to be fucking crazy.
Jaylen Brown, Kyrie Irving. There's an inside joke between me and Mo that is funny that we just recently talked about. But Jaylen Brown, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, I feel like that space and Anthony. I feel like that spacing might look weird. That spacing might be weird.
That's a lot of people that need the ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that spacing is weird, bro. Like I think they're good where they at. But again, I heard Philly was talking with San Antonio about possibly getting number 2 pick too. So
who are they gonna get? Who you?
I don't know. That's Doc, bro. That's Doc. You know Doc, bro. That is Doc. I heard that too. That Philly was talking about moving up or trying to secure some assets, bro. I don't know what. That is like, bro, that's not.
Or are we talking about actually trading for a player? Because who the hell are you gonna trade?
That's what I've been trying. That's what I was trying to figure out myself. Like, who you trading? Well,
what are you getting in return? Like,
you could trade Embiid, but the catch is what Embiid are you getting? That's the catch with Embiid.
What are you getting back in return, Josh? Draft picks?
If the Sixers are going in a rebuild mode, yeah.
Really? For man.
I'm just if the Sixers, here it is right here. I got it on CBS Sports. 2025 Sixers engaged Spurs about trading up for likely number 2 pick Dylan Harper. Like I wasn't bugging when I saw that. Now I don't know what they traded. Like I don't know what the Spurs want because what do the Sixers have that the Spurs would want?
What, Paul George?
Hell no, bro.
They probably would. They got no. Keldon Johnson's great. Don't get it wrong. I like Keldon Johnson. Olympian. Come on, gold medalist. Cool guy. I'd take Paul George over Keldon Johnson. I see Keldon Johnson actually being a better on another team because his game can expand a little bit more. I feel like he's a bit restricted on that team with a little bit of the skill thing, but he averaged like 14 to 17 points on that Spurs team. So I do see him like that. I guess that could work out, but it would just be like, what else are you really trading for in the team? You're not giving up Stephon Castle. You're not giving up Devin Vassell, maybe because he's been on that team. He developed really nice, and he definitely developing some trade, not trade, but like some stock in his game. You know what I'm saying? So like I think he can be an asset, but not enough for Paul George because they seen the last time something you trade for Paul George, and now look at where the Thunder at. You know what I mean? And look where the Pacers at. I'm just saying, like.
So does De'Aaron? So you think? Let me ask you: is De'Aaron Fox a Spurs by the time next season starts?
De'Aaron Fox goes because I don't see.
All right, that's it. That's
it. That trade with Sacramento for if you're going to trade him in the offseason.
Bro, nobody thought they were going to get the number 2 overall pick.
So you trying to tell me they didn't intend to be that bad?
That's true. I mean, I didn't think they was going. I think it was bad. But I didn't think they was going to be that bad though.
You know what I'm saying? It was like the 9th seed right before Wemby went down for the season. It was the 9th seed, bro.
So that make me think like, bro, it's just if Wemby didn't go down, like, you know, where would they be at now?
Playoff down. Like it wasn't. I mean, in a very tough West. I ain't gonna lie because we see how the end of the season ended up turning out. So it was gonna be rough. But bro, like I'm not discrediting Paul George because I still like Paul George as a player. He just been going through some BS injuries that slowed him down. But the thing about it is, I just don't see the assets that you get when you're trading with Sixers and Spurs. What are you doing in that situation? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Yo, bro, I'm not. That's why I'm not a general manager, bro, because I don't see what you see.
I still can't see what they see. You know what I'm saying? Like I still don't see it. Shit. What's another one? The last one this one I really like. I'm starting to enjoy, but this Darius Garland has been linked to going to Sacramento. So is Trae Young too, but the Trae Young one that hasn't really gained that much.
I don't think. I don't think Trae Young. I think Trae Young might need to get out of ATL, but I don't see him leaving ATL.
Nah,
I think if he gets out of ATL, he want to go to San Antonio, bro.
But the thing is, they've been linking him to San Antonio ever since Wemby got there.
Yeah, that's the thing, because he been glazing San Antonio. He want to go there.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
But not De'Aaron Fox. Excuse me, Darius Garland a sack. Sacramento's an interesting, like, just.
They're looking for a long-term point guard. That's what they're looking for, a point guard.
You had it in De'Aaron Fox, but you traded him.
But they did it for so long. Think about it. De'Aaron Fox wanted to get the hell out of there because of how many coaches he's seen since he's been there.
How long De'Aaron Fox was in Sacramento?
Since he got drafted in 2017.
Oh damn, it's been that long. Holy
it's
crap,
been that long. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't think it was that long. Holy crap. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's why I didn't blame him for him requesting a trade, because it's like your best. What did you just say? Kings had 2 points. Chill, bro. Chill. They didn't.
They did have Halliburton, but they didn't pull the trigger on that.
But it's not even just that, though. They couldn't. There was 2 ball dominant guards. That's why one of them had to go. It wasn't like, oh yeah, keep both. No, one was they were both.
Well, that's bad management, because this is Low. You know, Legend of Winning, bro. Low gets on Sacramento nonstop because he's been right about them. They're a joke franchise because they have bad management. They don't know what the hell they doing.
They think they do. So sometimes you got to listen.
Yeah, Mo, I like that I put that. I'm glad I put that there.
The Clippers were supposed to pick him up. You make it seem like the Clippers were supposed to get Tyrese. All right, you pick who you wanted and you traded it away. Your best asset is Terrence Mann.
Let Mo breathe on the Clippers, man. They got Ben Simmons.
Nah, bro, because he keeps saying it like it's like the Clippers is just as bad as them. What competent things have y'all done?
They're not bad in Sacramento, bro.
No young guys.
Hold up. In Mo's defense, the Clippers actually have a vision. It's just the visions don't come true. They have a vision. The visions don't come true.
Josh, they had that vision since 2020, and it ain't been clear since.
It ain't been clear. They have a vision, but they got a vision. It just don't come true. It's like watching Vatso Raven when she had the vision, and you wonder if it come true. And sometimes they don't come true. It's like, yeah, now it's just a mess.
Nah,
they said Clippers getting LaMelo.
That's what it is. They stuck in the vision. They never came back. You know how Raven comes back? They never came back. Yo, they were stuck in the vision. It's hilarious, yo. No, that stuck in the vision is hilarious. The Battle of LA was going on for 3 years, and we have yet to see any of them go against toe to toe. Like, what?
We have. It ended the moment the Lakers won a championship in 2020. The Battle of LA was over. The Battle of LA ended the moment the Lakers won a championship in 2020. That was it. It was done.
Thinking y'all getting LaMelo is even crazier because that's their franchise.
I don't see no LaMelo. That's their friend. That's the unless LaMelo wants out of Charlotte, y'all not getting LaMelo. I don't see that.
Hell no. He ain't leaving Charlotte. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
I'm about to say, like, yeah, Charlotte, they just a bunch of YNs running over at Charlotte, bro.
And he literally, and I'm telling you, but the thing is, this is why I do appreciate about Charlotte, even though they lose every single year. At least this is the 1 year that I actually, the last 2 years, ever since they got Brandon Miller, I actually see them trying to build something. You know what I'm saying? Even with the mini drafts, the mini trades they get during the season.
He got a point there. That's true. LA do got better.
LA no more.
LA got better one. That's Inglewood. That's Inglewood.
Okay, all right, I'll give you that. LA hoes versus the Charlotte hoes.
All right, look, so
I'm just saying
we've been beating around the bush about one person.
Oh man,
Giannis. I think Giannis is just we waiting on Giannis to make a decision. I think that's just what he gonna do. I'm not gonna really. I know he got destinations. I would say I think New York might be one of his top ones to go there, but I think we gotta just wait on see what Giannis is gonna do because Giannis is not a plug and play player. But there is somebody that is a plug and play player that you could put in your system and he'll be just fine, and that's Kevin Durant.
We've been in a lot of systems, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, that's a fact. He been in a lot of systems, a lot. But Kevin Durant is rumored to be on the move again taking his next venture to wherever for the billionth time.
Time is crazy.
I've lost count on how many ventures he's been on. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Well, it's only been, let's say, OKC got drafted to, then it was Golden State, then it was Brooklyn, and now it's Phoenix. And so this would be his
fourth team.
Warriors, Nets, Suns. This would be his fifth.
Oh,
team.
fifth. Oh, the fifth. I was talking about his fourth team in terms of he's leaving. Like in terms of like, okay, Warriors, Brooklyn, Suns, and this would be the 14. That's how I was counting. Okay, I see what you mean. All right.
I mean, I thought this. I mean, we thought that the Suns was going to be his retirement spot, to be honest. But
low key, yeah, I thought that was going to be a retirement spot, but I guess he didn't realize that 3 ISO players can't play without the ball. Well, more or less 2 ISO players. Because he can move without the ball, but he'll be all right. But yeah, Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, yeah, that killed super teams in the eyes of everybody. Yeah, I don't know where Kevin Durant go. People say New York. I think he'll be cool in New York. I'm not gonna say I like him in New York because I don't want to give up too much. Offensively, I think it'll be dope. I think you'll sell a lot of tickets. I think we'll get back to the playoffs. Obviously, will he pull us over the hump to get to the finals? I don't know, because that's been a question with Kevin Durant lately that, since you left Golden State, bro, you haven't been to the conference finals nor the finals. That people are paying attention to that, bro. Like, since you left basketball heaven for you, because you left because 1, Draymond called you a bitch. 2, you wasn't going to get the love that Steph, Clay, and Draymond were getting. You were, fun fact, actually, fact, you were never going to get that love, bro. You were the side chick.
Yeah,
you were the side chick, bro. We like you, but we don't love. We like you, but we're not giving you Christmas presents, bro. Like, no, we're not doing that. They get Christmas presents.
I mean, don't get it wrong. People still revered Kevin Durant very well.
Yeah, they revere him, but it's at the same time they like, hey, yo, thank you. It's like quick deposit. Like, yo, come in, here's your check, bang, we good. Bounce, yeah, we good. Like we good. Like, you left, all right, cool. Thank you for your service, future endeavors. We want to ship again.
It's again, but the thing is, I think you are absolutely right. KD has been on the path of trying to prove that he can, not let alone just can do it by himself, but he can actually lead a team to a championship. And
I don't think he can. I don't think he can. I think we're at a point in his career where he can't lead a team to a championship.
He almost did it with Brooklyn. It was a toe that stopped him, and I still argue with my friends about that.
And what happened? And what happened the following year?
I still say that too. I still say the same thing too. They had the same team.
What happened in Phoenix? Like this is what I'm talking about. I don't think he can. It's not, and that's not saying he trash. I am no way in saying Kevin Durant is trash. Kevin Durant is a future Hall of Famer. Kevin Durant is one of the greatest scorers of all time. Kevin Durant is him. What I'm saying is I don't think he can be the dude to get you to the finals. I think when you look at Phoenix, you thought Devin Booker paired with Kevin Durant was going to be the one. When you looked, Brooklyn was his opportunity to do it, and he didn't do it. He didn't do it in Phoenix. It's like, bro, if he comes to New York, it would be like, all right, it's Jalen Brunson paired with Kevin Durant. That's going to get us to the finals. It's not going to be Kevin Durant by himself. Kevin Durant. It's like, no, I think them days are over, bro. You can still hoop. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think you can lead a team. I hate to say this, but you're not a bus driver.
He can be. And depending on all right, so look, let's talk about his destinations before we end it off. But his destinations were the Knicks, the Spurs, the Rocket, the Timberwolves, and the what was it? Knicks, Rockets.
I think people said the Heat. People said the Heat too.
And the Heat, yes, and the Heat, yes. So
I don't like the Heat because I feel like they don't have enough. I think him and Bam is not enough in my opinion. Now, if you had Jimmy Butler there, then we'd be talking. Then we'd be talking, but you don't know more.
Right.
Minnesota, he definitely an upgrade from Julius Randle. I'll tell you that. But the question is, does he want to be in a cold area?
It don't even at this point. You shouldn't even matter whether it's cold, warm.
That's true. That's true. That's true. At this point, you want the chip. This is what. So Minnesota. If he goes to Minnesota, Minnesota's back in the conference finals for what is it? That'll be the 3rd straight year they'll make it.
If KD happens to go there, yeah.
Yes, if KD happens to go there, it will be him and Ant will be electric, dynamite, fire. New York, I think will be the same thing. If he goes there, it'll be fire. We'll probably have to trade Cat. Though.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I said he'll fit in a little bit more seamlessly there too.
Yeah. Talking about New York or Minnesota.
Well, if he goes to New York, but the thing is, we probably won't have to give up Cat if you think about it. Because remember,
how many first round do we still got?
Well, we gave up all of them for freaking Mikal Bridges. So I mean,
5 first rounders.
Yeah. So I mean, it really depends on this year's draft. Because last year we lost our draft pick because of or the year before that we lost our draft.
Jordan Poole to Minnesota is another one that's interesting. I feel like that could work. I don't know if they're gonna do it, but isn't he the only thing in Washington right now, or am I tripping?
No, they got Bub Carrington. Yep. They got promising pieces down there, but it's just a matter of is it gonna work out, you know.
Is it gonna work out with Jordan Poole there? Like Jordan Poole at this point, Jordan Poole just out there just playing a horse and just playing. I mean,
probably waiting for the next best.
He's playing street ball, bro. He's playing street ball out there, dog. He don't care.
You never know. He could be waiting for the next best opportunity. He could be doing the.
the next best. Chris Middleton, most sick. I forgot Chris Middleton. I damn near forgot Chris Middleton was down there too, bro. I literally forgot that shit.
Okay, baby. All right, so look, you got Jordan Poole, Chris Middleton, Bub Carrington, Alexander Starr.
If they got pieces, they got pieces. I wouldn't be mad at that. They got pieces.
You know what I'm saying? Like they just do what they do down there. I can't.
Yeah, like they got pieces. They just gotta put it together. Like I see the puzzle. I see the puzzle. It's just like can you put it together? Like match the pieces together.
Bilal Coulibaly, yeah, he's
Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is down there. Yeah.
Smart, like come on, brother.
Yeah. Yo, bro, Washington is literally just basketball purgatory. I literally don't know who down there outside Jordan Poole. I forgot all these people are down there.
Remember, you said that last year, and then look what happened to Detroit. Look what happened to
Brian said they squad shit, bro. That's hilarious.
Why you put the flower down? Now the flower's crazy game.
That's nasty word, bro. But yeah, where were we? Okay, yeah, I think Jordan Poole. If hypothetically Jordan Poole, Minnesota, I think would be nice too, because that gives Minnesota a lot of good scoring.
They want Rob Dillingham.
They wouldn't though. They wouldn't pull that trigger though.
They want Rob Dillingham. I'm not giving Rob. You're crazy.
Exactly. They would want that, but it hypothetically on paper, I think it would look nice. What were we talking about? Kevin Durant. Yeah, Kevin Durant. I think Kevin Durant to the Timberwolves or the Knicks are great options. I think he'll be his top 3. Is being his top 3. His third to me should be San Antonio, because you got Greg Popovich. Even though he's not on the court, you got Greg Popovich still running things down there, and you got Wembanyama. Wemby and
my bad. Go ahead.
Wemby and KD, yeah, bro. Good luck. They shooting from everywhere, bro. They shooting from everywhere.
It really might end up being San Antonio might be the first choice. Now I think about it, because of how much. Think about the money that these teams are also having too. Like you're paying Cat salary, you're paying Jalen Brunson salary, even though he took a pay cut. There's still a lot of other players on that team that's still like getting paid.
You're paying OG.
You know what I'm saying? Like Mikal is gonna definitely get a payday at some point.
Depends. I don't know. Are we gonna keep Josh Hart enough for him to get a payday? Because there was rumors that he might be on the move.
We better.
I think he should get a payday. I'm just saying there was rumors of him moving. There've been talks about Josh Hart don't really bring much to the table offensively, bro.
I mean, he don't. But
crazy part is I feel like he should be like a Draymond like player, like bro. Like I feel like you have an offensive game, bro. Like please just take an open shot. You have it.
He does.
Like I've seen you hit open threes. I've seen you hit threes, bro. Please take them.
Unmatched. I don't care what anybody says. His transition game is unmatched. I don't care.
Yeah, his transition, his hustle, bro. His hustle. You can't teach that. That dude's chasing. That dude is chasing rebounds all over, bro.
You don't want to trade that at all. I'd rather trade Mikal. I'm not gonna lie, and I like Mikal, but I would rather trade Mikal. The only reason why
so we traded all them fucking first round picks.
Exactly.
The only trade Mikal again.
Why I don't want to do it, but you want to trade Josh? Come on, bro.
That's what's been going around. That's what's been going around. Because it feel like if you trade Mikal, then we just wasted 5 picks. After we was all in unison saying F them picks when Mikal was helping us beat Boston.
I don't know about you. I was in unison with them. Every time he missed a shot, 5 picks. Every time he fucked
you
up,
were doing that. You know, he was texting me 5 picks. 5 picks.
Every time, 5 picks.
And I would do the opposite when Mikal hit a mirror. I said, "Fuck them 5 picks." Yeah, that's why we get fuck them picks. Fuck them picks. It's interesting. It's gonna be interesting for Kevin Durant. I could see San Antonio. I could see Minnesota. I could see he wants to go to a championship caliber team. He wants to go to a team that he believes, and that's Kevin Durant. He wants to go to a team that he knows that can win. He's in a win now career part of his career.
It's probably going to be San Antonio. They're going to be the best team that can afford his salary. They're going to be the best because remember, Minnesota also got huge contracts too. They just paid Nas Reed.
They got Gobert. Nas Reed is coming up.
And you don't think the Kill Alexander Walker going to get paid again? I mean, well, not paid again, but going to get paid. Like some of these guys are going to get paid on this team. You know what I mean? So it's like, Jaden McDaniels. I don't know if he got paid already, but he probably might be up for like something. You know, it's. I think San Antonio makes the most sense because of money. If we're talking about fit, throw him in New York or Minnesota. But if we're talking about money wise and the potential chance,
it's San Antonio. So this is actually a good question. Now that you said that, is he ring chasing or he just wants to pay? Or is he bag chasing? I mean, because if he's ring chasing, you take the pay cut and go to New York or Minnesota. If you bag chasing, go to San Antonio.
Bag chasing, I think he's just shit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a player first when it comes to getting that money. Go get your money. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, because you're not about to just make me play for this franchise and waste my time away, my talent, and you don't even pay me. Same thing like what happened to Damian Lillard. Like he went for the money. Like shout out to him for going for the money, but at the same time, like. That's
something like that's gonna be a weird that's gonna be a weird talk in the future, man. 10 years from now, Damian Lillard should have left early instead of going for the money,
bro. But think about it, that money that stay with you for life, that legacy.
That generational wealth, bro. He was making like $300 million at that time, I think,
and he still had his shoe deal. I mean, I'm just saying, like it really depends on how the player really like puts it in there. So Rob. So I finally called a lie. Hey, Ross, shout out to you, my man. Like, thank you for joining, man.
Hey, appreciate you.
Joined a little too late, but
better late than never, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate it, bro. But definitely tune in next week, or we probably have something coming out in the next 2 Sundays, but not this.
Yeah, the next 2 Sundays or so, depending on how this finals go. Yeah, I'm about to say, is anything you want to talk about before we wrap it up? Like, because I think Kevin Durant, I laid it out. I think it's New York or Minnesota. If you ring chasing, if you just want a bag, bro, set up generational wealth, go to San Antonio.
I think that's that. I mean, honestly, that thing we touched on everything. We touched on the game recap of Thunder versus Pacers finals. Hopefully, we'll see what happens with Game 4. The Knicks being the desperate girl out there looking for somebody to date.
Yo, the Knicks being the desperate girl is like literally the definition. I'm mad nobody thought about that on television or radio. Like that's what they look like. They look like a desperate girl or a desperate dude looking for a girl. Like, yo, bro, like slow down. Like run the plays, bro. Run the plays. Slow down. Don't go looking, because when you start looking, you're not gonna see what you want.
Mike Malone.
Rob, we've been saying Mike Malone for the Knicks for like for 2 weeks now, but they keep
Mike Brown. I'm just saying Mike Brown not a bad option either.
I don't think Mike Brown's a bad option either, but I would like the Mike Malone. I like Malone, man.
I'm telling you, Rob, like it's just
like they just out here asking for all these girls, like, hey, yo, you want to come over here? No, I got a man. No, I got a man. They asking, they got so desperate. They asking Glenn Rivers now, like, get out my face, bro.
It's like you try and bag somebody, you throw a different shirt on, and then try to go bag him again. And what? Like how that even work?
Wait, what's that mean? All the chains was the toothpick. All they needed was a toothpick. It was like when the dude got a lineup, it wasn't even a haircut. It was just a lineup and a toothpick. He made him look like he was fresh. It's like, bro, like you didn't do nothing new.
You didn't change shit up.
Bro, if they get Darvin Ham, I swear to God, I will burn my jersey. I
refuse to have Mr. Hands in his pockets again. Yo, matter of fact, one day we'll bring up that tweet. Remember the tweet when he was like,
JJ Redick proved he was a better coach than Darvin Ham in his first 3 games.
Oh my God, yo, nah. If we get,
I promise you. Why one of the teachers at the school wished that upon us too? That because we did Tibbs wrong, bro. I say, yo, we did Tibbs wrong, but I don't want that, bro. I get it. It's a business decision, a different direction.
There's no justification in the world that you should bring Darvin Ham back as a coach, especially New York. He don't need a big market. Don't bring him in no big market,
bro. He won't survive. They will eat him alive. They would destroy him in New York, bro.
I see it already. Get your hands out your pocket.
They would chant that. That would be like a wrestling chant. Get your hands out your pocket. Hands out your pocket. They would chant that at the end of bro.
Get your hands out your pockets and go through some
get Mike
signals
Malone,
up.
bro. Stop wasting our time. Because I feel like the more you wasting time, you're making it look bad for players who want to leave their destination or free agents. Like, just get Mike Malone, bro. Like, because when you get the head coach, it's like, all right, I see what y'all vision. Now I can talk to now the players can talk to the head coach. What's your vision? What you got me wanting to do? Yada yada yada. I mean, type stuff. Then we can like start building. We'll start preparing for next season instead of building. Y'all wasting time. We should have already had a head coach and already been looking at, Knicks going after this player, Knicks targeting that player, Knicks targeting that player. We should be already on this by now. We on the dating app of coaches and getting swiped left at instead of getting swiped right.
And you know, it's
every day Shans is breaking a report. Denied. Bro,
Denied.
It's the knuckles meme. It's the knuckles meme from Sonic. Denied. Denied. It's the knuckles meme. That's literally, oh my God, bro. Somebody gotta click that now. Somebody gotta edit that with the Knicks.
It says an underrated coach is Adrian Griffin. Led Milwaukee to a 30-13. What was that 30-13 before they had fired? But look,
Rod is actually right about that. That's if the Knicks fired Tibbs last year, I would have said maybe Adrian Griffin. I'm 50-50 on Adrian Griffin. I'm not gonna lie because the Bucks and Giannis did him wrong because Giannis did not like because he was going to trade the Nasties and Giannis was like, I'm not having that. Fire him. So that was the rumor. And I'm like, 30-13. That wasn't like people were talking like Adrian Griffin like a scrub, bro. He had a 500 winning record.
Yeah.
And then Doc came in and just sucked it up.
I'm just saying, you also had it with a star-studded team. It wasn't just like you had Giannis and Dame. Come on now. I'm just saying, like, look at what Glenn did with the same team. He still got
Glenn was dirty macking on the Bucks front office though.
Bro, he was dirty macking his way from the media to the front office. Like, bro,
that man was straight dirty mac. I said, ew, this is nasty. I want to hear this dirty mac. I want to hear this dirty macking while I'm trying to watch the basketball game.
Bro, it's gonna be the same thing with you see Mike Malone here on TV, bro. You know,
Mike Malone was definitely dirty macking, but that's different. Mike Malone is a coach, a championship winning coach in recent years. He could dirty mac.
So Doc couldn't get him out the first round. You are absolutely right, Rod. He couldn't get him out the first round. But at the same
we don't know what Adrian Griffin was going to do. The thing is, we wouldn't know what Adrian Griffin was going to do.
Yeah, I mean, didn't he still have him on staff technically?
No, they didn't. They fired him. They got rid of him, bro.
Oh shit! Never mind.
They dropped his behind.
Damn.
Like I told you when I said dirty macking he was dirty macking, bro. Like
that's wrong. I ain't gonna lie. If I see Mike Malone on one televised game this year for the Knicks, I already know what's happening. If I see him at least do 3 Knicks games, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Especially remember how Doc Rivers kept doing it every time during the broadcast. Like, well, if I was coaching, I'll be doing it. Motherfucker.
I hate that. That's what I said. That's dirty macking, bro. That's dirty macking.
That's crazy, son. Nah, bro. I'm telling you, they were definitely doing it like every time. I'm not even gonna get into it. You know what? That's gonna be the title of the next show. We're gonna talk about dirty macking with these dirty macking. That's the next title of the show.
Dirty macking with the flavors. We and Shomer are not on Budenholzer, bro. We're not Budenholzer.
We're not fans of it. It ain't happening.
He's a champion. Don't get me wrong. This is just like he has so many flaws that's so seeable. It's just like Mike Malone, and not to say like every coach that they're probably gonna bring is gonna have a flaw, but it's like Boone has so many flaws.
Like, don't get it wrong, he's a good coach, but not that. No. Like, remember what he did in Atlanta. Don't forget. You forget what he did in Atlanta. He gave him the best record.
When when they had Paul Millsap and crew.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they were a good team. They just ran into Braun in them. But at the same time,
everybody ran into Braun in them. That's the thing. That was the East. Braun in them.
Yeah, Braun in them.
That's gonna be the chapter of the documentary. When the documentary comes out, that episode gonna be named Braun in them. Braun in them. Miami Heat and Cleveland Cavalier era LeBron. Braun in them. That's the era.
Braun in them. Braun in them.
They owned the East till he left.
And then even when he did leave, it's crazy. His first year when they left, they actually won the championship.
Bro, Braun in them. He owned he owned all of the Toronto Raptors, bro, and all of Atlanta.
And all of it. Oh yeah, he definitely owned Atlanta like a motherfucker. He still owns Atlanta to this day. Remember, bro, still got Shawty kicked out of.
I remember that. I remember that so well, bro. I'm mad that you brought that up. I do remember that.
So that was wild crazy. So Braun got stained. I can't lie, he got stained in the East. Like, he probably got the most wins out in the Eastern Conference ever. But I'm just saying, man. That's just me talking. But what we coming up? We coming up on a minute 10. All right,
yeah,
Rob,
yeah, we about to wrap it up.
Let's see what Rob's saying. That's how we gonna wrap it up. He said, did y'all know that the Spurs got the most playoffs wins since 1993-94 with 185, and LeBron got 184, even though he was drafted 10 years later.
Braun and them. Braun and them.
That's Braun and them, bro. Braun and them. Because that right there is crazy.
It's like LeBron and not in the playoff is weird. It's like eating eggs without bacon. It's like just having scrambled eggs on your plate is just like, it's weird, bro. It's like you gotta have like a side to the egg, bro. Braun in the playoffs Braun not in the playoffs don't look right to me.
Bro, but I think he just went one season. Literally
He was in the playoff consistently for a long time. And I think that one year he missed was the one year he got hurt in LA. Like his first year in LA, I think that was. Because that's when he had Lonzo. And then next year they got Anthony Davis, and I think they won the championship that year.
Yeah, and then they didn't make it like a year and some change after that, right? It was like
I have to fact check.
I think one year during the 2010s they did not make it. I mean, not the 2010s, my bad. In the 2020s, they did not make it. They made it 2020 because that's when they won the chip.
2022.
It might have been. I think the year that he had his groin injury, or that groin injury, or that ankle injury when dude from LA.
Oh wait, no, it might have been 2021 because we were coming out of the pandemic, and I remember Braun was first time tweeting in the playoffs. That might have been the year he missed it because I remember him tweeting. It might have been 2021.
They played that year. They played the Suns the first round. Yeah, they played the Suns the first round. So they played, but yeah, it just wasn't pretty. It just was not pretty.
I remember that series actually.
Groin injury.
It was 19. Yeah, that was 1920. That was 19.
Okay, so it might have been the ankle, bro. It might have been the ankle because it was the dude with the dreads that had fell on his ankle when they had played him in LA. It was in LA when this happened. So I know it had to be 20.
I got it right here. 2018, 2019, 2021, 2022.
2022. So that was the last time he missed.
2021, 2022. Yeah.
Okay.
I think because we were coming. I think that's when we was coming out the pandemic.
Yeah, that was the ankle injury. So that
he missed the playoffs 4 times, man. That is an insane stat.
Yeah, that's insane. Yo, what the?
That's an insane stat, bro. 4 times, bro. Braun to go, bro. Braun go.
What can you say about that?
Not many people can say I missed the playoffs 4 times, bro.
Since I began my career, like
4 times, like, bro, like that's not even like, like, bro, that's an insane stat.
I'm not gonna lie, you know who kind of like could be on that same track, but that depends on how the team surrounds him. Jason Tatum,
yeah, could be on it. Well,
no, think about it. Since
yes. So next year will be the first time he'll miss the playoffs. So yes.
If
next year will be the first year he's not coming back next year. There's no way he's coming back from an Achilles injury next year.
Rob, I appreciate you, my man.
Hey, yo, appreciate you, Rob. Appreciate you. Big love. Appreciate everybody in the chat. My man Mo, Brian, Kobe, CB, man. We gotta get Kobe on here. We ain't talked to Kobe in forever.
Mr. Orlando Magic now. We can't even call him Kobe no more.
Yeah, he went from the Phillies to the Magic, bro. I was like, damn, this man moved down there. Yeah, I ain't Pete till I check LinkedIn, bro. I'll be like, oh dang, everybody moving up in life on LinkedIn.
For the Orlando Magic. Shout out to my man.
Yeah, shout out Kobe, man. Big love to Kobe. Former Rowan. Graduated with me too. And
shout out to that was Josh OG for RTN Overtime. Don't forget that.
Yeah. Oh, we hosted that the first year we created that show, and then life took us in different directions afterwards. We just passed it off.
That's a fact.
We gave it to the youngins. It's y'all show now.
The YNs took it and did something.
It was white. I don't know they YN. They YWs. We gave it to the YWs. The YWs.
YWs. Okay. Yeah, I got that. Let's do that. The YWs.
The YW.
Hey, shout out to my boy Cam, man. Thank you for
Hey, yo, what up, Cam? What up, Cam? Appreciate you. But yo, we gonna we about to wrap it up anyway, man. Appreciate everybody that came up through to that another episode, man. Y'all, we love doing the live episodes, man. Y'all be having the chat rocking. We love that y'all appreciate our discourse and topics of basketball. You already know you're gonna see more guests. We probably gonna bring some people in the chat up here too. You already know Mo been up here. Mo definitely gonna make a return. But make sure y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube, man. We at 94. We on our way to 100. Make sure y'all share with y'all friends, y'all mamas, your daddies, your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, or all your other basketball homies. Share this podcast, man. And make sure y'all follow us. Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, Instagram, Twitter. Follow us After the Buzzer Podcast. We on there.
Facebook coming soon.
Facebook is coming soon.
Still working on it. Hey, like I said, once we get to 100 subscribers, we're doing that a raffle. So I'm not going to go too much into detail about it yet, but we got to reach those 100 subscribers first, and then we're going to have a raffle for all 100 subscribers that actually subscribe to the podcast, even if you go share it. So like, share, subscribe, and we're going to do a nice little raffle for everybody once we reach that 100. So
hey, that's what's up. And it's been ATB Josh. This is ATB Sean. We out of here.
Out. See y'all next week.